Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. Again, it has been too long since I've gotten to play this. Joys of now having 2 games to play again. Anyway, last time we arrived here on the lovely Virga Island and promptly got arrested. Well, so much for the warm welcome. I wasn't really expecting one. But yes, we came here, we wanted to get Dracadios, we got arrested. We also met what looks to be a priestess who's meant to be sacrificed to the dragon god. Unfortunately, that didn't go well for them. She's now locked in their temple, and they're asking us to get her out. So much for the sacrifice gig. You know, after everything I've been working through on this game, I'm thinking I actually want to go right to the main quest for this one. Why? Because all the side quests, all the side quests that I have difficulty are actually higher difficulty than the main story. They're 6.5 stars, whereas Dracadios here is a 6-star. Interesting, the prince is a 7. But yes, I think I'm gonna go right to the main quest when I get a chance. But first things first, I need to turn in some quests, and apparently I need to pick up a new one.
Pardon me.
You there? You're those outsiders who say you're going to save the priestess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones? What good's that gonna do for fishing? Oh, they're called puller stones. When put in a specially crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigation at sea.
Oh, it's a compass.
But the stones weaken with time, and so I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from the Dragon Temple.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's where you find these stones? Wow, that's a ways off. Must be rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is, we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just that this time I offered all of them up to the temple. Legend has it that the dragon god loves the stones after all. And knowing how troubled it's been lately, I felt I had to do something. But I arrived to find the temple full of monsters. I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones scattered.
What a mess this is.
I can't tell anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family. So, you're my only hope. Please.
It's just another thing to do in the temple, no problem.
Finished yet?
Oh, truly? My word, the bravery of the young. In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need a single one to build a doll. But it'd be an enormous relief to have the others if you can find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If I don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there'll be no point, so I will need them by August 30th. I should mention that the stones shouldn't be that far in. After all, I didn't get that far before I decided to run away. If that's the case, why don't we search the ground relatively close to the entrance?
Let's give it a shot.
This should be a relatively easy one. Since I've got to go there anyway.
No trouble.
Not a problem, not a problem. Yes, now I have 2 missions. Interesting, I have a route here, so it looks like there's probably another mission. I'm missing a mission somewhere. I think I'm missing 2 missions because I see 2 spots that could be considered points. Alright, so there's a couple quests I can turn in. I want to make a quick sweep around just to see if there's no new quests to pick up first. No, I don't see any new quests, so let's start turning in our existing ones.
Wait, you haven't gotten my Igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How would you do it so quickly?
Here you go. There and back again. I handed over the Igniter appraisal certificate and her bargain Igniter.
According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Oh, thank goodness. Then my evaluation was correct. And that means my dream's in reach. Oh, the truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an Igniter shop here on the island.
Oh.
Huh? What? You want to sell Igniters here? But aren't they, Sanctus creations, yes. I know there are many islanders who don't care for them. But it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want Igniters to help me be a bridge between our land and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown.
Well, you could do something about the masks, you know. People probably scared when they can't see you in the face.
That's what I want to help. If the Mustari seem like unknowns, I can try making us known. Show everyone that both Mustari and Igniters aren't objectively evil. And you've proven that there are people who can see past tribes. People who just want to help. Truly, you are my hope.
You can change the world. I'm rooting for you. Do it.
I am so grateful.
Oh, thank you. It's quite a boost to hear that from you. Oh, right. Almost forgot your reward. Here, take it.
Why, thank you, madame.
Mission accomplished.
Ah, gleaming crystal and some wisdom. And some cash.
All right.
Wisdom's got a ways to go. So's eloquence. Oof.
Good luck in the tournament. Do your best. You too. I bet you'll find some islanders who'll be glad to be a part of your dream.
Aw. Now, what's this gleaming crystal that we just picked up? Accessories. Ah, there it is, gleaming crystal. God damn! A +4 to all stats. All right, this should be our main one.
All right then.
There we go.
Hello there.
You've returned, and will see you renewed, it seems.
Ah, I'd say so. We've brought the ingredients you asked for. Now you can get working on this blight potion, can't you?
Mm-hmm. Here we are. I handed the flask of parch water to Ademi.
I see.
Ah, so this is what brings about the thirst I'd read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot, those Gondotronic contraptions. I see I have much yet to learn about them.
Leave it to me.
No, that's just ours. Now, I'll get to brewing. You won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Thank you for your patience. The potion is complete. This is the potion of blight our village has passed down through generations. I'm sure it will serve you well. Good, now we can get into the Dragon Temple. Which I will be doing tomorrow.
Oh, that's a big help. Thank you. With this potion, I think we can get past that huge tree. Now we should be able to get inside the temple. Let us hurry and rescue the priestess.
I almost said princess there.
The altar where Dracodeus is dedicated should be at the far end of the temple.
Considering the situation, I doubt even Yufa has made it that far. You all must ensure you are ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I also looked in at the recruitment center before I left port, and recall noting that the available requests had multiplied. You should see for yourself.
I'm counting on you.
Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg nevertheless. Please save my sister.
That reminds me.
Hey, I noticed Trina helping out the villagers with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get a chance.
Hmm? Oh. Okay.
Oh?
Oh, you're looking a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you'll end up falling when you can least afford to. So, I have a bit of a favor to ask of you. It involves helping people, though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping people, then I think this is right up our alley.
Go on.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view.
Hmm? Oh, maybe this is how I start her social link.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? Apparently they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it?
It does.
If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting. I'll let you in on the secrets of a songstress.
Ooh, secrets you say?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no?
Sounds useful
Well
indeed.
then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual.
So we're going monster hunting. Big surprise.
The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know, I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking, if you'd like it.
Ooh, bonus.
Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
The situation does seem concerning. The secrets of a songstress and potential treasure have me curious too. Maybe it's worth checking out.
So, you're in, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. I'll inform the others.
We got this. Do we stand a chance? Yeah, we got
I'm
this.
sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
Hmm?
This one's important.
The informant at the Golden Deer Hearth. 1, 2, 3. This one's only 5.5. That's worth imagination.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
Interesting.
Place.
Not where I expected it to be. I thought for sure they would be here. Alright. Alright.
And right there's a
Thankful.
ladder.
Yeah, that one's gonna be fun to get to. So this is basically just the main route here, and then there's the big hoopadoop all the way through.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
I didn't think we'd get our first social link here. Didn't eat up any time. Oh, memorandum. Well, don't mind if I do. I probably have a few things in there to check.
What now?
Oh yeah. The Orbwise Path, which was just an area. I'm just gonna skip over the areas and such. If you guys want to read these, I will leave them up long enough for you to pause and read them. Just want to see. The main area, one like this, Virg I'll read. An island of the inland sea south of the kingdom. In the center of the archipelago sits an old village, home to many Mustari. It is the sole area of the kingdom untouched by Sanctus Polyesting. The Mustari in major cities on the mainland are often disdained as pagans, adding to the public impression that the island is uncivilized. Personally, I think that the Sanctus are more uncivilized. And the Dragon Temple, a temple of the Mustari faith that stands on an uninhabited island in the north of the archipelago. Home to the guardian deity, the dragon god, and likely resting place of the divine relic Dracodios. Rumors suggest that the true reason the Crown Theocracy has never tried to extend its reach to Virga Island is because it does not want to risk its believers seeing something in the temple. What truths lie hidden within? I'm not sure. I am very curious. New people? On Heisme. Because of the Parapus' involvement in the loss of his son, Heisme sometimes unknowingly turns his prejudices against the Magnus brothers, who were unrelated to the incident. He himself is troubled by these thoughts he feels he has no control over. Oof. That is sad. Oh. And Maria's maxed one, bonds unfettered. Though she used to be much more withdrawn, Maria is now friends with other children in town and plays outside with them with increasing frequency. Heartened to see her smiling more, Fabienne and the Honeybee regulars continue to watch over her with smiles of their own. She has also been taking small steps towards her new dream of going on a trip by asking Hulkenberg and Nurse about traveling in Gauntlet Runners whenever they visit. Ah. She is a precious little thing, and the potion of light, a powerful concoction capable of wilting any plant, the knowledge of which is passed down through generations of Virga Island's priests. The ingredient necessary for its brewing apparently cannot be found on the island, but we already did that. Alright, let's hang out with Brigetta. She's actually the only confidant I can hang out with tonight.
Just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed.
My apologies.
I'm sorry about last time. You weren't supposed to see me like that. But thanks to you, I finally made up my mind. There's something I think you deserve to know. But telling you would mean drawing you into an all-out war, a campaign against Sanctism itself. Then let's go to war, baby. With overflowing courage, I showed Brigetta I could match her resolve.
You.
I find myself still at a crossroads. Yet look at you. My feelings got through.
Fine then.
You've helped me see what needs to be done. Will you accompany me? Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. Follow me then.
Here.
We use this facility for our own research. Specifically, we're trying to develop non-violent uses for igniters. Make them something more than weapons. That should be decent enough revenge against the church. If I only expand my current trade, it'd only make their pockets fatter. So I thought I'd find a different approach. Won't that make them mad? What are you doing here?
What?
I'm doing what the church hates the most. They knew that magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger, and the weak weaker. That's why I made igniters my occupation. I hated weakness. Most of all, I hated who I used to be. For my weakness, ignorance, and utter powerlessness.
But
But behind it, I did wish for a different future. A world without poverty, despair, or violence.
Mm-hmm. Very understandable, ma'am.
Civilization does not flow backwards. People are not so clever that they would abandon the convenience. It's impossible to be without igniters.
As it is.
But if we're stuck with them, we can still make them safer and more practical. We've actually been working on a prototype for a while now.
Say.
Remember the early days? I asked you to slay the Gopteros. The route it had been stalking was our transport corridor for those prototypes.
Thus you chose me. I'm glad I took this job then.
My thanks.
Oh, we'd never have made such strides with development if you hadn't been helping. Honestly, though, I'm even surprised it's come this far. Goes against the church's cultural and mercantile monopoly, of course. They'll send their shadows after me, and they'll leave me a few new scars, if I survive at all. Only one way I can think of to stop that. You'll have to take on the throne and support our peacetime igniters over the lethal ones. Help them spread across the land. I've been thinking about your dream, this kind of world in your little novel. I hear about people who live with mutual goodwill, respect, and equality, and I can't help but wish I lived in that world. I wanted to take that first step. I want to hope, no matter what it costs me. My position, my fortune, or my life.
That's true determination. You're not afraid? I'm gonna let you die. No. Nope, share in that grit.
In the end, it's not so hard once you come to a decision.
I believe in you.
Take the throne, Zeta. For me, and for a new world.
I will indeed, madame. Or at least hand it off to the prince. I can sense Brigitta's hope to change the world and her deep trust in me. Putting me one rank away from finishing her off.
You give me hope.
Ooh, further widens the variety of items sold at the Lyacon. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Brigitta will send a crate with money! That sounds awesome. I don't know how often it's gonna happen, but I'll take it.
And then...
This facility has another purpose, you know. Igniters being one-sidedly destructive as they are, plenty of people have lost their homes to the violence. Same as the village the church raised. So I hire them here and support them in the ways I can. It's the least I can do, to atone.
I parted ways with Brigitta and returned to the group. I feel like I've gotten more support from merchants all over the country thanks to Brigitta's direct endorsement. Cranking up my rank another step? Yes! There's a letter and package from Barden. Oh.
Look at this.
Spirit dust. Thank you. That's an MP item. That'd be good shit.
All right.
All right, we've got the potion of blight. Now we just need to pour it onto that gigantic tree.
Is this really going to be enough to wither that huge thing?
Difficult tasks are often more intimidating in expectation rather than execution. Let us see for ourselves just how vast this temple really is.
Yes.
Yes, only now does our search for the lands truly begin.
Mm-hmm. And bonus, it's Idles Day, which means I can go out and do a little shopping. Alright, I only need to go to one spot here. Because we're not doing the side quest today, we're going straight to the main line.
It's your call.
And now, I can finally talk to Heisme.
All right then.
Oh, I can also talk to Hulkenberg. Interesting. They're both available right now, huh? Oh, goodness. What are you guys both getting at 5? They're both getting the Thief lineage, they're both getting reduction, and I'm guessing the reserve experience. So I should do Heisme, because I think Heisme's probably going to be in the reserves more. Don't worry, Hulkenberg, we'll get to you next time we're out traveling.
Ah, it's you.
Why, hello there. For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? If you're free, might I have a moment of your time? I wish to clear up a misunderstanding. I'd like you to let me tell you about the village. I'll listen.
Yes.
Then let us speak over a drink. I'll serve you something, assuming you prefer a drink more tame than my usuals. What happened back in my hometown? You should know it wasn't Tadari's fault, even if he's the village leader. The villagers have always ostracized others like that, even when I was there. That's not their leader's fault. Even with the theft? Is that why you left?
Because...
Yes.
Yes, there was an incident. One final push I could not take. Oh.
Now?
Most other tribes hold little love for the Ujif, but in my youth we lived near 2 settlements of mixed peoples. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Until one day conflict arose between the 2 settlements themselves. They began to feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe.
However,
Yet the village put off the decision. They took no sides and sought to appease both settlements. While we stayed the course of our hesitancy, their dispute was resolved. Oof, what happened to them?
Hold on.
and then
The village lost the trust of both sides, and they cut off all their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. They called us Ujif inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated. It even led to some violence. And yet... The village tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter lamentations. That, more than anything else, disgusted me beyond words, so I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities. But Tadari remained to take a stand. While I simply ran away, he took a role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village. There's nobility in that. You're honorable too, Haisme.
Listen.
I, who did nothing but run away? There is a world of difference between me and Tadari. And yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change he strove for. The villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming others. All the backbiting and even the theft of the urn, all born of this clinging to separation, this xenophobic nest. They sound horrible. Honestly, I pity them. A fair enough assessment. In some ways, they've entrapped themselves. But you know, when I'd returned there, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew. I would like to let my sons sleep on that hill, where the sweet winds blow, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them at heart. It was my indecisiveness that cost me my son, and my knighthood besides. This burial is no different. To think I waxed on about being timed to face his death. An excuse, nothing more. An excuse to run from yet another decision. It's alright to hesitate. No one could condemn you, dude.
No.
It's alright to hesitate sometimes. But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. And what has become of him? How can I call myself a father? So you're giving up? Regret alone won't solve this. Come on, we have to do more than take, despair. We gotta need actions. No, I refuse to let this end here.
right.
If hesitation is in my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps that is simply who I am. Zeta, I have a confession to make. When the urn was stolen somewhere in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Because I'd not have to see it anymore. I'd no longer be reminded of his death, his heartbreaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I when every reminder shatters me? That's why I put off the burial, longer and even longer. But I must change. I would show my boy I am a father worth his love, not his shame.
Surely.
And so too would I prove this to you, you who placed your trust in me. I can feel Haisme's fatherly determination and his deep trust. And for that, he will gain increased experience when not in the fight.
I'm sorry.
I will soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. My apologies for all you've been made to endure. I'm coming with you. Don't shoulder it alone. You'd leave me behind? Dude, I'm coming with you.
Thank you.
I thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village to get together at a later date. You know, when we're not running on the gauntlet runner.
Navigating the archipelago's currents once more, the Dragon Temple again comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
Alright, here we go.
All right.
Back to the Dragon Temple. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Haisme in the reserve for a wee bit. Don't worry, we'll bring him out. But I need to let Juna get some levels in her.
What do you think?
So, I suppose you just have to pour this potion of blight on the roots. Ready to try it?
Yep, or do.
Take this one, please.
Oh, this build-up is killing me. Bottoms up!
She's just gonna chuck it at it.
Hey,
But wait, after all the trouble we went through to get it, I was sure it's going to work on a tree of that size.
Juna is right. The only way to find out is to pour it.
Alright, drink up, tree. He's like, oh, God.
Why is it moving? What's going on here?
So, 'tis a monster in a tree's guise. This blight brew has stripped away the oaken mask to reveal the beast within.
Wait!
Well, it's none too happy about it. Honestly, couldn't the drought have stripped away the armor too?
Incoming!
God, nothing for it. Let's chop this tree beast down. Honestly, I don't expect you to be too tough. Let's see. Fire Week? Yep, Fire Week.
Fight as the noble I am. Swordmaster!
Well, if that's the case.
The power of fire!
You hit their weak point.
Let's
Keep
stay
it up,
calm.
Stroll.
Oh, he be burning.
Light is power! Fire!
You hit their weakness.
He be burning something fierce.
With blade in hand! I'll run you through!
I've got just the dance for you. Masked dancer.
Now, I call upon royal power within! Burn to ash! I'll show you the... Let's go! Burn!
Ooh, we might be taking this as an unscathed here.
Heroes! As the point of a sword!
There we go. Helps the three of us have fire attacks. Woo! Ooh, and a mass fragment. Bonus.
Applause, please.
Thank you kindly. Oh God, good shit all around. And look at that, she's all of a sudden caught up.
I admit, if I continue...
Power can be so intoxicating.
Oh my God, damn Judah.
That scared me. But we managed somehow. Honestly, all that trouble over an angry shrubbery.
But...
But our way inside the temple is now clear. Let us push onward to find Yufa.
You're right.
Alright, we've had a rough start. Time to get back on track.
Here.
Ooh, scorpions. And flower things and monsters everywhere and oh my goodness. Oh, something's already on my ass.
we cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Alright. Beat these things up, get some magic back. Oh, you're blues now. Oh, that's cool. I noticed my face sight will now actually tell me the composition of the enemy in the squad fight. Oh, hey, this looks one of the polar stones. Perfect. But yeah, look at this. 4 Vesps in that squad. If I wanted to fight that. There's no way. The Manticore's a blue now? There ain't no freaking way that big mother's a blue. Wow.
There they go.
Oh, one of the freaking Magla things was in here. Since everything in this area is blue, I haven't had to actually do any fight. Oh God, why is...
No way.
I can't believe the size of this place. It's like a proper labyrinth. I wonder how deep it goes.
Perhaps we could tell if it were not for this strange mist. The path ahead is shrouded.
I must go before the dragon god.
That must be the new girl.
I am the priestess. I must offer myself in sacrifice.
What's up?
Hey, what's wrong? Are you all right? I just heard a voice inside my head. Apparently it belonged to the priestess. The priestess's voice, you say? I certainly couldn't hear it.
Okay, so
Well, if you heard her voice, that means she's alive. Come on, let's find her.
Mm-hmm.
let's go.
Oh dear. Monument of Virtue?
Check this out.
There's something written on the stone monument. It says, "Those who are lost does the myth bedevil, but upon the proper path, no mist will there be to thwart thee."
So that means the mist will be thicker if we're on the wrong path.
I see.
Interesting. Then if visibility worsens, it implies we're off track. Or exploring. You know, I want to go exploring. What's this one have to say?
Something's been etched here. Let's see. It says, "Thine eyes report does not tell all. Only those with the conviction to alter their perspective may find their way through the dark." Perspective, is it? So we have to change how we view things here?
So we'll need to look at things beyond what's in front of us. Or at least that's what I assume it's trying to say. Well, that's what the ye olde Fey site is for. You know?
There's something we can use nearby.
Let's see. I'm still looking for 2 more of those polar stones, too.
Check this out.
Ah, never mind. I'm looking for 1 more of those polar stones. Okay, there's a lot of white enemies down there I'm seeing. A lot of enemies that I've yet to fight. I just want to make sure I ID all the side paths here first. Oh, nope, the fog just thickened up considerably the moment I went down that side. There we go. Thin fog. Oh.
Now!
Yep, just like it said. 1 of these guys and 3 of these guys.
Won't do much against.
More likely, I'm betting light will do with these assholes.
You hit their
Yep, but not much.
Just take it.
Mossy long arm, huh?
Discuss it later.
Another one of you all, huh? Oh, he's just alone. Ah, unfortunately, he got me because he had freaking armor. Fog got super thick the moment I went up those stairs. I see.
There's something we can use nearby.
Oh.
What?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, any transition where the fog gets thick, and it's a no-go.
Things around here.
So we're gonna have to be really picky about which way we go. All right, now I can pick up this chest. Ooh, something good. A paladin's mace for the healer. Oh, MP regen. God dang. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oof, man, nobody's healer right now is the problem. Another tablet. What's this one say? Look, something written on the stone monument. Mortals are all but lone shards of Mother Earth. Look to the stars. Follow the dragon god's guidance.
Oh, there's a certain poetry to it, isn't there? Sounds like it's meant to encourage living harmony with nature.
However,
But to invite us to look to the stars. Surely we cannot do that from within the temple.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, let me guess.
But something's around here.
No? See, I thought for sure this would tell me the... Oh, I bet it's gonna tell me the golden path.
They're onto us.
Oh, there's something here. Excuse me.
I don't see any more.
I see.
I think we're safe.
So that's gonna show me the golden path. That's fine, then let's explore and hit everything else first. There we go, now we're getting somewhere to loop around.
Maybe there's something to do here.
Yeah, you mean like pick up this treasure chest?
all right.
Not half bad.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
What now?
Might go on Miss Juna. Yeah, agility +2 is nice, but a +4 hat seems really good. Can she not wear a hat? I don't think she can wear a hat. Oh, that's disappointing. What'd I get stopped for? It's a mural. The old world is inscribed here in archaic writing.
This is...
An old world, is it? I suppose this is some kind of ancient city.
If those are buildings, they're preposterously tall. Never in all my days have I seen a town such as this.
Hard to believe it's a depiction of the past, isn't it? Almost feels futuristic.
Hey,
So if that's a city, what's surrounding it? It looks like monsters.
No.
Not monsters, no. The more I look, the more it appears as though they're being worshipped. A world where there's not but one god. Now that is indeed a very different understanding of history from that of Sanctism.
I don't think we're going to guess our way to the right answers here. Let's press on.
oh yeah?
I have a hard time nailing Juna's voice the way I want it to. Okay. Now I just gotta figure out the right way, which I imagine is just follow the golden path here. Another slate.
What is this?
Look, something's carved into the stone monument. Are these tenets of the pagan faith? It says, "Be not perplexed by illusion. Accept fear and open thine eyes. Do so and the truth shall be within your grasp."
A warning then, but to caution us against the perplexity of illusions. Does this mean there's some way to see through the maze's contrivances?
that means.
Maybe it's telling us we need to sense the Magla. Perhaps my sight can do the trick here.
I mean, I've already kind of figured out the gags. It's, yeah, see, watch the fog and look topside.
Maybe there's something to do here.
Because you can follow this thing and it'll basically guide you as well. So there's multiple ways to solve this BS. I'm gonna say, so far, I'm glad I came here first because nothing in here is putting up a fight. Hey, another mural. It's a mural. The world after ruin is inscribed here in archaic writing.
Indeed.
Based on the title, can we surmise it depicts those who perished in a city torn asunder by flame? It would imply a world brought to the brink of destruction by a great war.
What's on the bottom there? It looks like the people gradually changing. Oh. People turning into the humans?
Look.
Isn't that a monster of some kind on the left? What is going on there? What a strange physiognomy. That's a new one. It almost looks like a human. But the figure on the right looks like a regular person.
Oh.
No idea what any of this means. Don't think any amount of concentration on our part's going to clear it up. Oh. Yeah, there's definitely a connection between the tribes and the humans then.
There's something we can do here.
Ooh, there's another treasure chest, but I gotta figure out how to get to it.
Wind!
Huh. It's funny. Juna's Cyclone does less damage than my Cyclo. Go figure there. I guess it's just the fact that I have like way more magic stat than her.
We'll be safe for a while.
Hey, another mural. Quite a few of these around here. It's a mural. The War of Ruin is inscribed here in archaic writing.
Doesn't it seem like...
If this depicts the Annex War, it seems far too grand a scale.
If it were, it wouldn't have been called the War of Ruin. It's likely depicting the war that led to the destruction of the old world. And people aren't the only combatants here. There are dragons and what looks like monsters in the fray too. They could even be ancient gods. If you ask me, it looks more like they got roped into a war that the people started.
What the...
You're telling me people manipulated dragons? This many bloody dragons as tools of war?
To hazard a guess, I'd say the magic which allows us to control archetypes fashioned after heroes of old is fairly similar.
Hey.
If gods and dragons really started fighting, no wonder they called it a War of Ruin. Could this have really happened?
Who knows, madame? Who knows? Alright. Another treasure chest. Thank goodness. Man, I have been going in loops around this place to try and get these things. Ooh. Damn. Might actually put Stroll on the commander class who's gonna find stuff like that laying around.
Maybe there's something to do.
Alright. Dead center, finally. That is a lot of these guys. Oh! Oh, you guys suddenly turned blue. Oh, sadness. Bad times for you, my friends. Ooh.
Look.
The wall is broken here. I wonder if someone fell.
But
this breakage is an unusual one. Perhaps we can conclude a battle occurred here.
Does this mean?
Oh dear. Yeah, I hope nobody actually fell and died there.
There's something we can do.
Alright. All that's left now is this big ass... Is this the way they want me to go? Is the big ass door? Or is there something on the back of this you want me to look at? I can't tell. Give me 2 seconds. Let's check the back. These self-destruct guys are not a problem. Okay. Nope. Nope, there is nothing here. It is just down the passage we go, finally. I mean, seriously, look at this place. It is a friggin' maze. I've been damn near everywhere. Hopefully I actually saw everything worth seeing. Because I don't want to have to keep exploring this place. Oh, hey. We found her.
What? There's someone here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the priestess we're looking for.
It's you. I believe we met at the spring?
Yufa, huh?
My name is Euphrasia. I am priestess of the dragon god, but you may call me Yufa, if it pleases you.
It does, because Euphrasia is a bit of a mouthful.
to see you now, you seem largely unscathed. You have hidden yourself well, priestess. This place is devoid of monsters. Almost uncannily so.
Yeah, and I've noticed I haven't seen a single Magla Hollow yet.
I sought the room least affected by Magla. we of the Mustari are blessed with a third eye that can see magic's flow.
Oh, that's convenient.
But more importantly, why are you here?
For you.
Adeni asked us to help you. We're here in the stead of the island soldiers.
So my brother is safe. Thank goodness. Then I trust your word. Please, help me complete the ritual for the island.
About that.
Wait, girl. We want no part of this sacrifice. We're here to take you back.
'Twas your brother's own behest. If you doubt us, then you may seek your answers from him.
My brother would have you stop me. But why?
Well, hopefully to, you know, not kill you.
This is so crazy to think he doesn't want his sister to die.
But what happens if I return? The island's Magla royals. Our people are tormented by horrors from the sea. Even our herds are being driven to madness.
So let's find the cause of this and deal with it. Not, you know, needlessly sacrifice somebody.
The chaos must be quelled. And if I stand as sacrifice, no one else will need to.
A fire burns in you, girl. It's a valor any knight would be proud to wield. And I should know. But if you're to risk your life, shouldn't it be for something certain?
Is all this really happening because of that dragon god?
Exactly.
What? But the perils that grip the island, they are born of the same magic that floods this temple.
Yeah, and every time we've seen magic like this, there's usually a human around. So let's go find that thing and squish it.
We've seen the same phenomenon across the nations. This affliction isn't isolated to your islands.
Even so, surely...
How about this then? We'll get you safely to the altar and see what we can figure out there. You know where it is, don't you?
Well, yes.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what's really going on back there for ourselves. We've got business with this lance of yours too.
She's right. No point in stopping here. Is that okay, Captain?
Oh, it's fine with me. We'll protect Yufa. Dragons though, man.
We'll protect you.
Yes. When we leave this island, we will do so together.
What do you want with Dracodios? No. Whatever your answer, it hardly matters for the sacrifice. I will trust all of you as envoys of my brother. Besides? My third eye sees the flow of Magla keenly.
Oh? Oh, yeah.
There's something unusual about the Magla in your wake. It brings to mind descriptions of the heroes of old.
That'd be the archetypes she's seeing, most likely.
Are you talking about archetypes?
Then we must not disgrace their legacy. Let us proceed with all due care.
Sounds good. All right, NPC escort mission time. Ooh, memorandum.
What now?
Mustari Third Eye. A third eye on the forehead of the Mustari tribe. While their two opposing eyes see plainly like other tribes, the third eye can perceive Magla as shapes and colors, rather than the usual vague sensory suggestions. However, sensitivity varies from person to person. While some can perceive it only faintly, there are others, such as Yufa, who can see the flow of Magla very clearly. Notably, the pupil of the third eye does not move as the other two do, and it does not see in the same way. The third eye's lid remains in a perpetual half-open state, unless forced open with conscious effort. Conscious effort, you say? Oh, Yufa. Euphausia Etorica, a young Mustari woman revered as the sacred priestess in the Mustari village on Virga Island. A central figure in the dragon god religion many Mustari believe in, she is entrusted with the divine relic the lance Dracodios, which is said to represent the dragon god itself. Though Mustari are naturally adept at magic, her senses are especially keen in that her third eye allows her to clearly perceive the flow of Magla. Additionally, the name Etorica is not her surname, but a title that only priestesses can have. The specific origins of the word are not clear, but it is said to come from an archaic word that means sacrifice. Oof. Literally branded as a sacrifice by your name. That's beyond horrible.
What now?
What was my mission for more again? You wanted the general to 15. How close is that? I have been picking up I do have a hero's leaf. Stroll. Stroll's got a fucking ways to go here. Also got an endurance incense, which I'm pretty sure I should dump on probably Juna, just because I don't think she's gonna have a lot of endurance. This area is officially new. Going down. Still haven't seen a Magla Hollow anywhere. The heck? Bees! Bees and bugs! Bugs and bees! Weak ass things. 19s and 20s? Don't insult me.
That's not half bad.
That, however, I will take.
There are enemies around. Stay vigilant.
Let us settle.
Gold one, huh? Alright.
We're evenly matched. Guess we
I don't know shit about this. Okay, electrifying. So this guy's probably going to be a wind weak. Which is perfectly fine because I've got that.
Magla gather.
It's also got a fuck ton of health. Yep, it was wind weak.
Don't let up now.
Scour.
Hit their weakness.
Woo!
That's your opening,
ready.
Captain.
Right there. Still standing, I see.
Be nice. You want a commendable bearing.
Behold this power.
Actually, if I just pass here, this should be more than enough. There we go.
Smooth finish. Great work.
God
everyone.
damn, look at that archetype experience. 2,000!
Like if you're obviously outclassed.
And that, my friends, is how you level archetypes. 2 heroes leaves of light. Oh, you shouldn't have, game. You're spoiling me. I know exactly where those are going. Get on my general. I gotta get that thing to 15 in a heartbeat. Oh.
They look pretty weak. Let's mop this up.
36, huh? These poor gargoyles, they went from being the only thing in this dungeon that was threatening, and now they're just scrub fires like everything else. Ooh, hold on, another mural. And
I can't believe
Dead Sanctus Guard. Oh no, they're not the Sanctus, they're the Mustaris.
Those are the soldiers who escorted me. Oh no, how can this be? The fault lies with me, and my atonement shall be realized when I become a sacrifice to the dragon god.
Hey.
What is this dragon god anyway? Any ideas what could have started this little temper tantrum? Of that I am uncertain, but ever since the founding of the village, when our protected deity frenzies, it is appeased by the sacrifice of the priestess.
It's a mural. Our origins is inscribed here in archaic writings.
This?
Oh, what's this one of?
Our origins. That is the Mustari peoples. Look close there. The people in the painting have 3 eyes.
Very well.
This painting depicts the birth of our village. In the center there is our first chief. Our village, passed down and protected for generations. And now I too must sacrifice myself to save it.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm pretty sure we're gonna try and find a better way.
Everything's pretty standard.
I see some flyers hiding up there, but they're blue like everything else in this damn dungeon. Another mural. Oh, I'm betting that's Dracodios in the top center. The birth of the priestess is inscribed in archaic writing. So we've got the priestess, the lance, and the flock. Feels like we're getting closer and closer to the truth of this island.
Indeed.
The people of the village discovered these ruins and met the dragon god. Later, those entrusted with the sacred ceremonial duty became the priestesses. The dragon god is our protected deity, but also an impetuous god of conflict. Sometimes, its all-consuming rage is directed at the island. In those chaotic times, the priestess makes of herself a sacrifice. Legends foretell that in offering her life to beg for mercy, the dragon god's spirit is appeased.
Hey.
Yufa, are you not afraid to die? It almost seems like you want this to happen. I cannot claim to be absent of fear, but I possess the ability to save the people of the village that I hold dear. So more than anything else, I feel both joy and pride.
Let us continue.
Now then, let us resume our journey.
Goodness me. Oh, birdie.
Let's push through.
It's all clear.
New area. Wherever I go, stairs will follow. Poor Leon.
It's all clear.
What in
Hey,
Oh, we've come a long way down. What's up ahead? Is the altar back there?
I mean to say,
You will know once you see it. Please, go on inside.
I still haven't seen a single Magla Hollow in this dungeon. Huh. Starting to wonder if there are even going to be any. Whoa.
What?
Wow, what is this place? I don't think we've seen anything like this before.
Huh?
What the fuck? Are you shitting me? A modern skyscraper? Would you look at that? The sky. So strange to see being so far underground. What the hell's going on here?
Surely.
I shared your surprise when I first saw this place. Your shock is only natural. This is Dragon Grace Shinjuku, the remnants of an ancient civilization. My people refer to it as the Lost City.
Shinjuku?
What?
That's no language I know. Safe to say, it's really, really old.
Yes, our ancestors discovered it alongside the lands and enshrined it all in the temple.
Oh my god. This really is an Earth all along situation. Holy crap, we called that way back in the beginning.
Look at your feet. Traces of priestesses past, imprinted in the soil. An earthly record of their pilgrimages here. If we follow them, we shall reach the altar at the Lost City's lowermost level. Follow the path.
Huh.
Let's go.
Well, well, well. This is a kick in the teeth. Dragon Grace Shinjuku, an untouched city ruin deep underground in the Dragon Temple. Despite being underground, it somehow sits below a sky, and by all indicators, it was built by a civilization completely unlike the nations of today. It stands as material proof that the history taught by Sanctism is bullshit. Huh. Damn. Just a straight up out of Nier Automata, isn't it? Oh.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Those are some interesting critters we haven't seen before. Oh, and I think there's our first actual Magla Hollow. Yep. About bloody time we saw one of these. There's a big nasty in here from the looks of it. Oh, it's a trance crystal. Alright, well, I guess it's farming time. Oh, it's not farming time. Something in here I actually have to fight proper.
You won't even see it.
Hit their weakness.
Ooh.
Performance of a lifetime.
Weak to freaking Pierce. Well, that's good to know.
Raging fire.
Oh shit, they absorb fire. Well, that's no good. There we go. Got rid of all of that crap. And all this for a treasure chest.
Dropping.
Alabaster mail. Ooh. Decent defense. Actually, somebody could probably use that. Who's got the worst defense right now? It's poor old Juna. Who desperately, desperately needs some better equipment. Why has this got a marker?
Is that the entrance then?
No.
Not quite. That leads to an ancient lift, powered by Magla. There were 4 lifts in the Lost City. In order to reach the altar, we must make careful use of them.
Let us go.
Please continue along the traces on the floor as you have been. The lift to the altar is ahead.
Is this right?
Why not lift work here? Interesting. So I bet these come back up. 1 and 2, yeah. These definitely are gonna come back up. Oh look, another one of the trees.
Right there.
Talisman of the Raptor. What the heck is that? That's not a mask. Hey, there we go. Stroll's got the Swordmaster mastered. Basic attack power up by 50. And a huge strength boost for him too. Awesome. And he can dump all of the ones he's getting into the Leaves of Light too. That goes to another floor, which I don't want to do yet. I want to stay on this floor until we're done exploring. It's hiding here in the corner, huh? A graced water. That's good stuff. That's not moving.
Stop!
Everyone, on your guard. Something's here.
What?
An ear monster?
Is this a new type of human?
But how could...
A human? What are such monsters doing in the Lost City?
Seems likely.
Surely it's due to an increase in melancolization. Perhaps this human was drawn here by the dragon god as well. So they're meant to keep intruders out. They're doing the Dragon God's grunt work.
That can't be.
What? But why? Why would the Dragon God reject me? I am the rightful sacrifice. Never mind that now. Doesn't it seem like this thing's acting weird? Almost like it's waiting for us to make a move.
Wait.
Wait, everyone halt. The heck?
Indeed.
So my eyes do not deceive me. It's moving as we move.
Then...
If we can predict its movement, then we can slip past it. A fight isn't necessary. Let's be extra cautious. A fight isn't necessary, you say? But I'm so curious! Look at this thing!
Keep your wits about you. No.
It wouldn't even give me a chance to do the fight properly. Damn! Okay, you're no freaking scrub, lord.
They're pretty tough.
45, yeah.
Be careful.
Face me.
Well, we're definitely Tarundaing your ass.
This'll be over soon enough.
Honestly, you're gonna tag out. Because Strolls gets that huge ass power boost.
I'll leave this
I'll
to
do
you.
my part.
That only takes half a turn.
We can do this.
It's fine. We need a proper challenge. Everything else in this dungeon's been so friggin' easy to beat.
Oh, power of heroes! I'll destroy you!
Ooh.
Let us clean up.
He took that like a frickin' champ.
Power of kings.
Fine, let's buff your defense down to step 2. That way Stroll can lay waste on his turn. Woo!
Let's do this!
Extreme physical slash.
Please allow me.
Hack and slash!
That didn't do near as much damage as I thought it would, my man. Not near enough.
Burn! Let justice prevail! Pierce through them!
No weaknesses yet.
Ignite!
That slash dodge is doing good work though.
I'll use what I must. Rancor.
Nope, no weakness there.
What's no holding back? The power of ice!
Nope.
So come forth, royal
What
sword!
are you weak to, if anything, buddy? Oh, there's a weakness. It's lightning. Ride the lightning, buddy.
Got them right in their weak spot.
You think yourself?
Well, that helps a lot.
Magla gather.
Slip up a little HP
I
here.
shall vanquish evil! Burn to ash!
Trying to burn him, but I don't think he's weak to it. And all his stats just weakened. Hit rate is now 100%. Ally with the least health is being targeted. Okay, got him. Freaking weird ass ear monster that he is. Still worth a good chunk of experience. That may not have been its true body? Oh,
What now?
interesting. So my little friend there was just a fake. Hey, I finally got to level 40. Gotta get my magic stat up. Oh, hold on. I have more points to spend? Ooh. Let's get my agility up a wee bit more. There we are.
Clear.
Oh, freaking heck. Oh. Oh, there's another one of them ear things. I can see it on the mini-map. It's that purple arrow. Oh, the bees have turned blue. Alright, more levels for everybody. More Heroes Leafs of Light for the General.
Right. I could get used to this.
That gives him Megiddo, that's scary. Got stopped. Strange, it stopped moving.
The magla sustaining it must have faded. It is an ult device after all. If we activate the magic source, the lift should move normally.
So be it.
And where might this source be? Do you know?
If so,
get to the mechanism, we'll have to take a shortcut with the neighboring lift. That one works, I believe. Let us go.
Huh. So you want me to take lift 4 down, huh? So we're gonna be doing these in basically opposite numerical order. This place is a freaking huge area. I am getting lost. Luckily, at this point, I can at least beat the bugs without having to fight them directly. The trees, however, are still a bit of a problem. Oh, one of those ear things is here. Okay, I see. Hello? Looks like parts of a keyboard have fallen off here, but they're made of a material I don't recognize. Perhaps an ancestor of the instrument?
This thing's but it is a keyboard, isn't it? Looks a bit different to the ones you see in the church.
So they had similar instruments in ancient times then. How funny.
Well, music was the first magic this world ever knew, darling. I can only imagine how much the old world loved it.
Ah. Just as she said, magic is the first and the oldest magic. Okay, so we're just gonna follow behind this guy, nice and easy. I don't need to fight you again, sir. Once was quite enough. But I will take the treasure chest, assuming you're real. Yes, you are. Thank you.
This is amazing.
And a rare, too. Oh, brawler item. Class I really haven't been utilizing sufficiently. All right. No other way to go other than the staircases or the lift. Let's see where the lift goes. Ding! The Steel Rendezvous, huh? Oh, this place is just gonna be all corridors. All corridors and squids. Oh, the pot squids. Haven't fought this style of flower. Or snake. Hold on, wait. You're doing fire attacks, so you're definitely fire. Darkness, so odds are good you're light. God, he has Mudodyne?
Face me!
Okay, so we're definitely not Mudoing you. That's neutral.
A bit much, actually. Let's do this together.
You know what? Fuck it. I want to see this. Dance Macabre!
Better work.
Got one of them. Fire weak, no surprise there. Well, it was worth an attempt, I suppose. What are you weak to is the real question.
Forward. Too slow.
Neutral.
I'll behold this power.
I know you're weak to fire, so let's take you out.
You hit their weakness.
Sort of take you out. Ice, maybe then? He does have fire attacks, so ice would be the logical weakness. It is the logical weakness. Okay. Aw, you burning, sir?
Now accept your fate. There's a better way. You won't escape.
Yeah, auto attacks and fire damage. That'll do.
Like that's all of us. Great job.
And some forget-me-nots. Which I imagine give me immunity to forget if I wear them.
Even I.
Ah, there it was. I just saw it. The general is 15. There it is. Reportable quests. Now all I gotta do is find the cat. Or a Magla Hollow. A Magla Hollow would go really hard right now. Because this is already like past the 2-hour point for me recording. Oh.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Hi, kitty.
That worked out. Keep it up.
45 for kitty here, huh? Alright, what are you gonna be weak to, buddy? That's the time to start figuring this out. Neutral. It says crag, so I'm betting wind. Nope, it is not wind.
I won't hold back.
Is it ice? It is definitely not ice. Is it blunt? It is blunt, okay. Well, if that's the case, let's bump his defense down while we beat on him. I don't know what fire does yet. Let's see if fire does neutral at least. Fire's neutral. He also de-stunned. Where's Hulkenberg? I'm gonna give her the +2 attack and defense. Because she's got the best way to hit this guy, and yeah, he's gonna keep him. Or that. That works too. Ooh. Okay, we're definitely not hitting you with thunder. Ah, dang. That thing is a tank. But it's worth like 450 A experience. There we go. Whew. Those we fight sparingly. Although I will take the extra hero's leaf.
What now?
Those are well appreciated. Hulkenberg really needs to finish leveling mage. Looks like the only way forward is down that staircase. Well, if that's the case, then down we go, or up we go. Interesting. This goes back up. Where is this leading us? This looks... Ah! The lower section of the same floor we've been on already. Alright, what's the big beastie in here that's got a red marker? Oh, it's just one of the elementas. Ah, we're hardly. We already know exactly how to beat these things. It's called wind damage. Oh my god, look at all the ranks! 3 leaves of light!
Steady effort is key.
There we are, Faker's maxed. Heisme takes a big luck boost.
What now?
Well... Heisme, would you mind tagging out and trying out your brand new sniper class instead? Scraps of yellow paper are scattered on the ground in front of me. I guess this is ancient writing. Maybe Yufa could read it.
Now that you mention it.
A long time ago, my brother taught me to read the writing of the ancients. It's not especially legible, but I shall try my best. The discovery of Magla, era of science, to an end. But despite all its glory, Magla, author, our destruction. The world destroyed. Wait, so what's science? And this bit about Magla destroying the world?
So the calamity had to do with Magla after all. Guess that's about all we know.
Indeed. This is the first I am seeing of this ancient writing as well.
However...
Huh. Well, clearly we are dealing with the Nier Automata issue. For those that do not know, Nier Automata was the result of Nier, which was the result of Drakengard, well, specifically one ending in Drakengard, which basically introduced magic to the modern world, which inevitably resulted in said modern world getting dead. Which, I'm pretty sure she needed for one of her classes, right? Oh, right, this is why. She needed Wizard. Well, now she can scoop Wizard up.
Fascinating.
Treasure chest. I almost missed this, that I was just in here working, and, all in Abacus. Normal attacks that land will always deal crits. Whew. Man, for that, I almost might put the frickin' merchant class back on. A switch? Is this that mechanism that activates the lift? Captain, go on and give it a try.
Say.
It looks as though we were able to restore it. Will it take us to the altar?
No.
Not quite. What we restored is the lift in the entrance wing. The lift connected to the altar still isn't functioning.
Our goal is the altar. We ought to be restoring the mechanism for that lift.
Yes, of course.
Rest assured the mechanism for that lift is nearby. Simply follow the trail on the ground.
Ay. This place is massive. I'm getting freaking lost. And I just be glad I have a map, because I would get lost utterly otherwise. Also, really glad I put Heisme on this, because this is a hell of a way to deal with a bug problem. Ay. Now that looks like it's, no, I was hoping that would be a Magla Hollow. It's not. But I can at least open a shortcut. Thank you. Why would this one, oh, fuck me!
No way!
How many of them are there? What are we supposed to do about these? This looks grim. The contraption we're after should be past here.
But
At this rate, passing through would prove to be impossible. What do we do?
Actually,
There is one possible countermeasure. It may be enough to eliminate the monsters.
Is that true?
If that's good, then let's hear it.
The flow of magma around that monster is different from others. If I had to describe it, it feels fake, or like it has no real substance. In theory, we might find their source somewhere in this lost city.
I see.
Then we may destroy all the humans in one fell swoop if we can find this source and snuff it out.
That's surely right.
I have not felt its presence so far. It is surely hiding elsewhere.
Got it.
Worth a shot? Let's see what we can find. Huh. I see. So that way's a no-go, but oh, the lift we activated earlier, of course. The number 2 lift. Oh, thank you for the level. Hmm?
but this is...
Oh, such a spectacular aura. It is here. Our true foe is on this floor. Your third eye allows you to look upon it then. We detect no threats.
Leave it to me.
Maybe I can use my face sight. Zeta, help me give this place a thorough search.
Right there.
Ah, look there.
Get him, quick!
Finally gave itself away. Guess it realized it couldn't fool us, huh?
This is bad.
There it goes. After it.
Go!
Oh, this little fucker thing is gonna move every time I move. I see. I see how this gag's gonna go. Oh, I bet I can use. Oh, I see how this is gonna go. I need the doors to catch this little butt munch. Oh, you sneaky little bastard game. I see. Start shutting all these doors. And we're gonna trap this guy.
I bet we could move something near here.
Yeah. Now I know. All I gotta do is run around and run and run. Now, you stuck, little mudda.
We got it. Is everyone ready?
Finish it, quick!
Well, this has been a merry dance indeed. Time to finish this. Alright, do I know what you're actually... Of course not.
Better be careful.
The fakes did not tell me anything about how to beat you, huh? What is this guy's weakness? There it is, right, it was lightning. That's what it was. Should have remembered that.
Please, after you.
Come forth.
God damn it, go down. Thank you. Good night. That attack and defense 3-stage thing sucked. A filleting katana.
A halfway decent result.
Whew. This is what I get for taking Heisme off Faker, isn't it? Huh.
I shall rise to
This is what I get for taking him off Faker. Suddenly you threw somebody at me who I really needed to be destatting. There, all the fakes are gone. Speaking of Faker. Whew.
That settles that then.
I expected nothing.
Well done, everyone. The other imposters should now be gone as well.
Eh? The heck was that?
What? The ground's shaking. Is that an earthquake?
No.
No, I do not think so. I heard something. A roar echoing from beneath the very ground we stand on.
At all? So this dragon god can just sense all the humans have been cleared out then?
I'm going back.
Let's go back to the room with the mechanism. The one that was filled with humans. There we should be able to activate the lift that leads to the altar.
I say this dungeon is long compared to the other ones. Oh my gosh. Alright, chest please.
We found something.
well.
Something indeed. Oh, coddled choker. Reduces the damage from being hit by weaknesses. Not bad, but honestly not worth the equipment slot. Oh! This guy turned blue. Oh!
I think we're safe.
Well, that's certainly interesting. There's my mechanism. Thank goodness. Getting sick of everything in here.
Glad that's over with. I'm ready for a nap.
Me too, ma'am.
We've done it.
Well done. The lift that connects to the altar should be in working order now.
It better connect to a freaking Magla Hollow or a save point too, because this is way too long. I do have to say though, I'm not getting near as much magic as I need back for using the wizard to smack things around up here. I mean, it doesn't help when Juna's spells are like 14 and 18 MP, and me smacking things with the wizard's like 1. Oh, crud.
So apparently...
The quick's more violent than the last. Looks like we're finally closing in on the Dragon God.
You know, I've been thinking, could the Dragon God be responsible for the fall of this lost city?
That can't be.
What are you saying? The Dragon God is not so wicked a deity as the one you describe?
Can't say well she's wrong though, now can you? Didn't they originally discover Dracodios down here?
That is true. But be that as it may, it doesn't mean...
No.
This is no place to consider such hypotheticals. There's no other way to tell if one is friend or foe than to meet one face to face.
Let us
Agreed. Agreed. Also, dear God, how have I not found a Magla Hollow yet? I need a Magla Hollow. I need a Magla Hollow. Or I need a freaking rest point. Anything. This dungeon is long and there are no real gaps. Oh, you're a human. Okay. Level 41, eh? Let's see what you're made of, sir. Mamu dude. Resisting dark. If that's the case, light? Light's resisted as well. Oh, you just resist all magic, don't you? You little son of a bitch, you do.
I'll run you through.
Got a crit off of that.
There's the vanguard falling back. Now.
Actually, I'm just gonna idle here. I'm gonna idle. You're passing. Do you literally resist all magic? So far, yes, he resists all magic. Oof. Speaking of magic, I'm running low. That'll do him. Maybe that guy just doesn't have a weakness. That's quite possible. God, now I gotta deal with both. Alright, what do you... Slash and lightning, the two things I didn't bloody try. Well, lucky for me, I actually have slash. You, on the other hand... Hard boil your ass. There we go. Whew. Okay, the enemies in here are getting a little hairy.
Great work, everyone.
I'm gonna build up a crap ton of heroes leaves though before I'm done with this. You're new. That Frostine though leads me to believe he's probably weak to frickin' fire. Good night. How long is this dungeon?
We cannot avoid this fight. Let's push through.
Alright, you know what? Hold on.
What now?
Hulkenberg, you're tagging out. You're getting into Brawler for a while. Because if nothing else, I really need you to not spend all your mana. It's alright, it's alright. We'll be doing good. Just another treasure chest. Oh, fuck! I didn't check! Oh, son of a bitch!
There's a better way.
Okay, yeah, it's just you. 3,000 fucking health. There we go. That's what I get for not checking. I mean, it wouldn't have stopped me, but I would have probably swapped over to merchant.
Well.
Ooh, fully restores an ally's MP. Yeah, I might need that. Actually, wait, don't I have a food item? Where are my foods? Like, not the ingredients, but the actual foods. 'Cause I could have sworn I might actually have a food that's... No, those are definitely not gonna do it. Oh yeah, there we go. Magical bread. All party members just gradually recover MP for 60 seconds. There's what looks like an ancient stack of paper on the ground. The front page depicts some kind of chart.
Mayhaps.
These are ancient numerals. Perhaps it is a record of days. My best assumption is that this is an ancient calendar. Why does it break every 7 days? If indeed 'tis a calendar, the week should be separated by groups of 5 days. Perhaps the way of counting weeks was different to ours. Looking at this calendar, it would seem that the numbers of days in the year is the same.
Yep, definitely an Earth all along situation. There's a thin disc on the ground, catching and reflecting light. Maybe it's an ancient mirror or something. But why the hole?
Look.
It's got magla circuits embedded inside it. Perhaps it's a very ancient igniter.
Oh, look at the way it shimmers like a rainbow! And there's a hole in the middle! It's got some faint scratches on it too, like it was spun around.
Perhaps.
Perhaps it is a throwing weapon. Could this be the ancient assassin's tool spoken of in my village? The fabled shuriken? Oh my god. The shuriken? No, surely not, Haizme. For that be a CD-ROM. Oh my gosh. Is this the same as the other ones? Looks different colored. No, it's still gold. Open door. Regret life choices. Oh, there's a trance crystal here. Oh, but I can kill all these.
Exemplary.
Oh my goodness. How have we not hit the end of this place? My god. Whew. Alright, I did a wee bit of grinding on that trance crystal there, because my mana needed, oh my god, there's another one. Well, I'm not grinding on this one, buddy. I already did all the grinding I'm gonna do on the last one. Seriously. I think everybody, oh my god, there's a third trance crystal in here. I didn't realize there were so many of these things.
Great job. Look.
How's that?
I need this guy. He's the one I want. He's the only one I want.
Satisfactory.
Oh my goodness. Everybody's archetypes is doing so well. I don't even want to know. But I'm curious, how many Heroes Leaf I'm at? I am on 18 Heroes Leafs of Light from sitting there just beating on those poor crystal guys. I almost don't even want to fight these guys anymore. That's a big door. Please tell me I'm getting close to the end here. Oh my god. How are we suddenly back in Temple Land? It's a mural inscribed with archaic writing. Dragon God Et.
What this is?
It depicts the dragon god manifesting before the priestess. The dragon god normally dwells within Dracodios, but takes to its dragon form only when I, the priestess, will it.
Only when you will it. Then how is it that the village comes to harm?
Does he just pop out and go on a rampage when he's feeling antsy?
See here.
It is my first time doing anything of the sort, and as such, I am uncertain. However, the dragon god is a protector deity. If we fulfill our duties well, he will come to our aid, I am certain of it.
But...
What do you mean by well? Has the village led up to these so-called duties? Adini said it himself. The village took all of their fears and anxieties and burdened your shoulders with them.
Say.
Yufa, what truly compels you to seek the path of self-sacrifice?
But that's...
Because it is my duty.
That doesn't make it right. You don't have a choice? Can't we stop the cycle?
That's... so...
No. What need would there be for a priestess if it were to stop? The village has already sacrificed so much. The priestess cannot simply abandon her destiny.
I'm sure it is a matter of pride for you. You didn't take on this role lightly, but I cannot condone a course that may lead to you dying in vain.
Given how much you seem to care about people, Yufa, you could really accomplish a lot if you didn't, die.
But then...
I agree. Also, there has got to be a goddamn Magla Hollow around here somewhere. Please let there be a Magla Hollow around here. I'm dying for a freaking save point.
Keep it.
I'll take the Dragon Blood Sap though. Ooh, treasure chest. Please give me some. Oh god, it glows.
Smiles upon us.
Hair breeches. Oof. God damn. Those are good. Those are really good. Haizme, I think those are for you. Well, they would be if, Oh, no, you can still wear those. There. What is this? There's a cracked glassy slab on the ground. When I pick it up, I hear a strange noise.
Huh.
What was that sound? Is someone here? No, the sound definitely came from that little stick. It was like a roar, a landslide, manifold screams.
Oh, sheesh! You think maybe it's some kind of ancient device used to scare away animals? Hey, do it again!
It would seem that...
Unfortunately, it looks to be broken. I think that sound we just heard was its death rattle.
No,
Aww.
don't tell me.
Another treasure chest, huh? Okay, it's a lot. It's not a dud.
What an incredible
Quite the opposite.
Smiles upon us.
Rakukaja with endurance. Jesus. Hulkenberg, I think those belong on you. There's a clear container on the ground at my feet. Must be some sort of ancient vessel.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Give it a touch. I thought it was a regular bottle, but it's soft.
Squeezing it makes a little thuddy sound, and it dents. What is this material? It's not glass.
A material that's soft but doesn't break immediately. And it's not fabric. These ancients so were innovative.
Oh my gosh. Then I find one of the little squeegee things. There's some weathered paper littering the ground.
Sky sundering, wings, ground aflame, sweep, hellfire. Capital falls, city envelop, mag. Should not surrendered ourselves to fear.
Hey.
Oh, pretty dark. You think it's a chronicle of the fall of the old world? It reads like a glimpse into hell.
No,
Yeah, it does.
don't tell me.
Oh, that might not be even the worst of it. These sky-sundering wings. Are those the dragons?
Quite possibly. Either that or just, you know, the monsters that are around here. Which I'm trying to avoid getting into too many more fights until I can find a goddamn Mekla Hollow and save. Another treasure chest and another weird item. There's a little metal tablet on the ground. Wonder if it's some kind of component to something.
A rectangular metal card. By size, it's a plate key of some sort, but nay, it couldn't be.
It is thoroughly broken, but it also looks as though it could be a part of something larger. Perhaps it's something like an ancient Magla key.
For real?
Hard to picture a little metal what's-it like this being a key. I'd love to meet the people who designed and used these.
Whoa. So would I. Oh wait, no, I live with the, oh crap, it's a fucking thief. Ah, the one I don't check, of course. Why is it always the one I never check? All right, I got the door open, shortcut back. Swing through here, grab the item, avoid the exploding pot,
Don't see any more.
and make it to the actual door that's supposed to end this section with any friggin' luck. Huh? Oh, come on! It's a mural. The priestess and the dragon god is inscribed here in archaic writing. It's the priestess holding a lance and a dragon. So the lance is in the depths of this place.
Hey.
This image. Something about it doesn't sit right with me. On the left is the dragon god. Would it not be facing the priestess if it meant to make a meal of her? There, in the middle. Are those the inhabitants of the village?
Indeed.
They are. I interpret this as the people standing protected behind both the dragon god and the priestess. I don't know. It's almost like the priestess is fighting with the dragon. Are priestesses really supposed to be sacrifices? Is the legend, well, correct?
See here.
But offerings have been made to the priestesses to the dragon god for generations.
Ma'am, I'm sure we'll find out when we get there.
Might I ask you something?
Voiced all of a sudden.
Why have you come to this island? For the lance, I know, but why risk your very lives for it?
Well, we've come this far in together. I suppose she deserves to know something, at least.
All right.
There is someone we aim to save.
Oh.
One who was ambushed in shadow, cursed to die. And the blackguard responsible for this cruelty now seeks our land's throne.
I always thought it was weird that blackguard is pronounced blackguard.
If we are to thwart this tyrant, we must first ply him with power and favors. That is why we seek Dracadios.
So you do not bid for the throne for yourself? I had heard that the mainland's aspirants were all seeking relics for their own gain in the race.
Sort of, but not really.
But just so you know, we still meant that part about not wanting you to die.
Perhaps it was the same with my own parents.
Eh?
My mother and father served as the priestess and island chief before my time. They died in an accident out to sea. More than 10 years passed. We knew they'd set sail to seek the dragon god, but we never knew why they made the journey at such a time, when no ritual was needed.
Huh.
To hear all of you now, I think I might understand. Perhaps your aims are not so different from theirs.
They sought to question the ritual itself, whether these sacrifices held any meaning. That way, they might protect their dear daughter. Is that it?
That's a good call there.
There are those in the village who will not suffer any doubt in the dragon god's ways. My brother left for the mainland, claiming he'd change us for the better.
Your parents were not alone in their love for you. There are others on the island who would see you live.
Like your brother.
I'm grateful. But as a priestess, even surrounded by such chaos and despair, I have already known such joy and freedom. To me, offering my life is no sacrifice. Those born into blessing must give back in turn. Such a duty is no more than simple common sense. It is the only way to live.
Oh dear.
Well, that settles it. I'm getting you out of here. Deal with it.
Wait, but did you not hear a word I just said?
Oh, we heard. But fools like us rarely listen.
Oh my gosh. Juna's determined all of a sudden.
Let's go.
Oh, thank the Lord. A Magla Hollow. I could call it a day. All right, guys. You have no idea. This is like, I think I'm actually pushing the 4 hour mark into this recording. Okay. I am beyond done. I have no idea how long this is going to be. This might be even cutting this up into 2 parts. I doubt it though. It's just so long since I've seen another Magla Hollow. My goodness. But my friends, if you have enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite and subscribe to join me for more fantastical racism and exhausting games. And whoo, I'm sorry, my brain's just shot. I'll see you in the next video.